Welcome to the Virtual Tutor Series on Core Mathematics for Senior High Schools. This is part 4 of the series of lessons on linear equations in one variable. In our previous lessons, we covered a general overview of linear equations in one variable, as well as the types of equations in which the variable is on one side and both sides of the equal sign. In this episode, we take a look at a type of equation that contains brackets. And as always, take your book and pen as you follow along. So without much ado, let's get the ball rolling. For example, the equation 4 into bracket m plus 4 is equal to 18 contains a bracket on the left-hand side of the equal sign. It is also possible to have the brackets at the right-hand side or both sides of the equal sign. Irrespective of which side the bracket is located or how many brackets are involved, we can solve such equations using the following steps. Step 1. Remove the brackets by expanding. Step 2. Group like terms on one side. Step 3. Simplify by adding or subtracting like terms. And step 4. Divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable. Now, following these 4 steps, let's see how the equation 4 into bracket m plus 4 is equal to 18 can be solved. The first step is to apply the expansion rule to get rid of the bracket. We do so by distributing the factor 4 over the quotient m plus 4. This means that the factor 4 is multiplied by each of the terms in the bracket, that is m and 4. So 4 times m is 4m, and 4 times 4 is 16, is equal to 18. To learn more about expansion, I recommend that you watch our video lessons on expansion of algebraic expressions. Now, the second step is to group like terms. So we will maintain 4m on the left-hand side and push 16 to join 18 at the right-hand side. We do so by subtracting 16 from both sides. This produces 4m is equal to 18 minus 16. The third step is to simplify by adding or subtracting like terms. For the variable term, we have only 4m. And for the number terms, we have 18 minus 16 to be 2. The fourth step is to divide both sides by the coefficient of the variable. The variable in this case is m, and the coefficient of m is 4. So we divide 4m by 4 and 2 by 4. On the left hand side, 4 gets rid of 4, and on the right hand side, 2 goes into 4, 2. Therefore, m is equal to 1 over 2, or half. And in case you are required to find the truth set, then the truth set is the set that contains the element m, such that m is 1 over 2. Now, let's do the following examples together. Example 1. If 8x minus 3 into bracket 2x minus 4 is equal to 4, find the value of x. Solution. We are to find the value of x in the equation 8x minus 3 into bracket 2x minus 4 is equal to 4. Let's first remove the bracket by distributing negative 3 over 2x and negative 4. So here is 8x. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. And negative 3 times negative 4 is 12. Don't forget that negative times negative is positive. Is equal to 4. Now, let's group like terms by subtracting 12 from both sides. This gives 8x minus 6x on the left hand side and 4 minus 12 on the right hand side. We now simplify by adding or subtracting like terms. So on the left hand side, 8x minus 6x produces 2x. And on the right hand side, 4 minus 12 produces negative 8. At this point, we make the variable x stand alone by dividing both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So we have 2x divided by 2 on the left hand side and negative 8 divided by 2 on the right hand side. On the left hand side, 2 cancels out 2. And on the right hand side, 2 into negative 8 is negative 4. Therefore, x is equal to negative 4. Example number 2. If 2x is equal to 5 into bracket x minus 2 plus 7, find the value of x. Solution. We have the equation 2x is equal to 5 into bracket x minus 2 plus 7. In this case, we have the bracket at the right hand side. But as said earlier, the steps are the same. So let's first remove the bracket by distributing 5 over x and negative 2. We repeat 2x here. Five times x is 5x. And 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Then plus 7. Let's move 5x to join 2x at the left hand side. And remember that a positive value at the right hand side becomes negative at the left hand side, and vice versa. Therefore, we have 2x minus 5x on the left hand side and negative 10 plus 7 on the right hand side. We can now comfortably add or subtract the like terms. Two x minus 5x is negative 3x. And negative 10 plus 7 is negative 3. Now, let's solve for x by dividing both sides by negative 3. So we have negative 3x divided by negative 3 is equal to negative 3 divided by negative 3. Negative 3 gets rid of negative 3 on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, negative 3 into negative 3 is 1. Therefore, x is equal to 1. Example 3. Solve the equation 3 into bracket 6 plus 7y plus 2 into bracket 1 minus 5y is equal to 42. Here's the solution. We have the equation 3 into bracket 6 plus 7y plus 2 into bracket 1 minus 5y is equal to 42. In this example, we have two brackets and we will follow the same steps. So first of all, let's remove the brackets by multiplying the factors outside the brackets by each of the terms inside the brackets. For the first bracket, we have 3 times 6 to be 18 and 3 times 7y to be 21y. And for the second bracket, we have 2 times 1 to be 2 and 2 times negative 5y to be negative 10y is equal to 42. Now, let's group like terms by subtracting 18 and 2 from both sides. So on the left hand side, we have 21y minus 10y. And on the right hand side, we have 42 minus 18 minus 2. 21y minus 10y is 11y. And 42 minus 18 minus 2 is 22. At this point, we make y stand alone by dividing both sides by the coefficient of y. The coefficient of y is 11. So we have 11y divided by 11 on the left hand side and 22 divided by 11 on the right hand side. 11 cancels out 11 and 11 into 22 is 2 times. Hence, y is equal to 2. Well done. This brings us to the end of today's lesson. In our next lesson, we will cover a type of linear equations containing fractions. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, share, and leave your comments in the comment section below. You may also consider subscribing to the TVTL's YouTube channel in order to receive notification on educational videos like this. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video lessons.